Hey everybody, CW here, Card Wolf, because I'm always on the hunt for great cards. Today is Friday, and that means it's time for Dorking with Dice. We do it here every Friday on the channel, and it is always a good time. This big pink D20 corresponds to the 20 vintage packs in the Magic Box. We have baseball and football in here today, packs from the 80s and 90s, for us to enjoy. We roll the die, we see what we get, and that's the pack that we open, and we usually open at least 3 or 4 packs. We see how it goes. We've got some especially good packs in the 1, 10, and 20 position, and I will preview those for you right now. In the number 1 spot, it's Fleer Metal Universe Football, which is a pack that a couple of people in the comments said they cannot wait to see open. They've never seen it open before, and I cannot wait to open it either. Fleer Metal Universe Football should be quite a lot of fun. Very hard to find pack. In the number 10 spot, we've got a baseball pack, and it is another one that I think many of you may have never even seen this product before. It's a really cool product. It is Topps Embossed. These are all embossed cards, and you get one Golden Idol foil card. So, Indiana Jones type thing. I don't know what's going on there, but you get one of those in every pack, I believe. And this is a 1995 product. Beautiful cards. Hopefully we'll get to that today. I've never opened one of those on the channel before, so I'm pretty pumped about that. And in our number 20 spot, we've got 1998 Omega Football, which is another pack that I suspect a lot of people have not seen open before. 8 cards in this pack, and very, very nice cards. You can see there's a whole list of like inserts and parallels and all kinds of other stuff you can get out of there. Very cool product that did not get a lot of recognition at the time, but it's definitely pretty neat. I think you'll enjoy it if we hit number 20 today. Let's see what our first pack is going to be on today's edition of Dorking with Dice. So we roll the big pink D20, make sure it stays on the table. We get pack 10. Oh man, that is amazing. Wow, that pack did not stay in the box for very long at all, and it is right here. It's that pack of 1995 Topps Embossed that we were just talking about. That is awesome. I did not think we'd get to that today. That is great. 7 cards in this pack, and these are beautiful cards. Very tough pack to come across, and we get to open it today. And there are some inserts and like special subsets that they did for this, but just the regular cards are really quite nice, and it's a really just a very unusual product. Nobody else has ever really done cards where the whole set is of this type of card. Like you see embossed cards as inserts and stuff, but you don't really see them as the whole set. Now I think I can flip, yeah, do that. All right, we start off with Albert Bell there, and I'm going to show you the embossed nature of the cards. My camera's picking it up pretty well today, and you can see that it's definitely a glossy thing, sort of a similar finish to what you'd have on like Stadium Club, for example, and definitely has, propensity to be sticky, but I don't think this is going to be too bad today. And you can see how the player is sort of embossed. It's situated above the card in a way. It's pretty neat. They're really neat cards. I'll show you the back too. Albert Bell, our first player, and there's the back of that. And the player on the back is also embossed. You can see there, get that in focus the right way. You can kind of see what I'm talking about, I think. So very neat cards. I really like that. And these also have interesting facts about the players on the back of them, which I love, from Donruss Studio. I always read that, but these have that too. And Albert's twin brother Terry was a teammate of his at LSU. I didn't know he had a twin brother. That's pretty interesting. And he has worked in the off-season as a computer programmer. Did not know that about Albert Bell either. It's pretty amazing. Chris Gomez there from the Tigers. There's our Gold Idol card. It's Tim Wallach, who I don't know if is this just a parallel set? I'm not really sure how this worked out, but in any way, I think it's just a parallel of the whole set. I think all the cards got the Gold Idol treatment. I don't think they chose specific players or anything like that. Tim hit a home run in his first professional plate appearance. I did not know that. And Wallach is known perhaps as perhaps the biggest sports TV junkie in the majors. Wow, that's pretty amazing. Would not have known that either. These are just slightly sticky. I'll pull the back card to the front. It's Greg Vaughn there during his days with, is that Seattle? Who was he with there? Actually doesn't tell us. And I don't know. I don't think that's with Seattle, but it does not say. You think it would tell us what team he's on. That's something I never noticed about these cards. They actually don't have the team name anywhere on the card. That's kind of weird. Well, there you have it. Greg Vaughn. And these are definitely a bit sticky. That one wasn't too bad. We get a nice Kirby Puckett. That is pretty sweet. Love that. Get that in focus. There it is. Beautiful Kirby Puckett card. You can enjoy. Put that one in the wolf lair. That's a good one as far as I am concerned. The last two cards, looks like we got another parallel back there. First we had Dave Hollins from Minnesota. Dave Hollins for you. And then behind him we get another parallel. It's Sandy Alomar. It's a Rookie of the Year insert set there from 1990 was Sandy Alomar's Rookie of the year. And you can see the back is blue. It's a little bit different. So pretty cool. Two parallel insert types of cards there. That's pretty neat. I'm going to put Alomar's on top and put that over here and roll our next pack. For me, the Puckett was the best card out of there, but you can tell me what you think in the comments below. And let me know if you've ever seen that product open before. I don't think I've ever seen anybody on YouTube open that, so I'll be curious to know if that's one that you have any experience with. Our second pack of the day is going to be, wow, we almost had pack 20 there, wanted to, but then it went to 14. That was 10, so here's 11, 12, 13, and 14 is a football pack. It is 1990 Topps Football, and this is in the original wax pack format. We get a 1,000-yard club glossy insert in every pack of these, so that's pretty sweet. And plenty of Hall of Famers in 1990 Topps Football. There should be some good stuff in here. There's the bubble gum, and that I can assure you is not good stuff. Nobody should be trying to eat that stuff coming at us all the way from 1990. I can put that aside. Make sure nobody partakes of that. I'll put our glossy card at the bottom and then flip these over and see how we do. Duron Cherry, the great safety for the Chiefs, starts this pack of 1990 Topps Football off for us. And we got Stevens Steams Ahead from the Patriots. Joe Montana, very nice. Get a nice Joe Montana card out of there. That in the wolf lair for sure. Eric Sievers and Jeff Yager from the Raiders. Very good kicker for them for many years. James Hasty and John Roper, linebacker for the Bears. We got Winston Moss, and we got my phone ringing. What? That never happens. Nobody ever calls me. What is even happening right now? All right, that was Mrs. Cardwolf on the phone, and she had a question for me. She's out and about in the world doing things while I am at home opening cards with you guys, which is where I want to be. I don't want to be out and about in the world if I can avoid it. I mean, that's not where I want to be. But she had a question for me. It did not concern football or baseball. You will not be surprised to know. It also didn't concern spatulas, though, so I think we're doing pretty good there. Let's get back to the rip and see who we have in the remainder of this Topps 1990 football pack. Next up, we have Mike Pitts, and behind him, Bruce Armstrong from the Patriots. John Taylor. Well, we got Joe Montana, and there's John Taylor. That's pretty sweet. John Taylor, not the bass player from Duran Duran, different John Taylor here, the one who went to the Super Bowl. Willie Gault, the speedster. And back then, Al Davis, when he was the owner of the Raiders, his number one priority every draft was to draft the fastest guy. That was always what Al Davis wanted to do. Only draft speed. That's always what he wanted to do. You look at his draft picks, his number ones, his number twos, he always drafted speedsters, and that's how Willie Gault ended up on the Raiders. I thought he came in with the Bears, though. Yeah, he did come in with the Bears. Well, he got traded for her eventually, and it's no surprise that Al Davis would try to get him on the team. But, yeah, he did come up with the Bears. That's what I thought I remembered. Brian Brennan there and James Thornton. We got Marcus Cotton, and our insert card is Art Monk, the Hall of Fame wide receiver for Washington. Pretty cool to see that. Certainly a 1,000-yard club receiver, probably for many, many seasons, I would think. We'll put the football cards over here today, right there, and we'll roll our third pack and make sure we don't have any more phone interruptions while we're filming today's episode of Dorking with Dice. Thank you once again for coming out to the channel. That was a really weird roll. That just landed right on number 18. That was very strange. Anyway, number 18 is back here. There's 20, 19, and 18 is this green pack, which is Select 1994 football. And this pack was a gift, I believe, if I'm remembering right. It was from Average Joe. Average Joe, thank you very much for providing us This pack today, if you have not been over to Average Joe's channel, I don't know what you're doing. Average Joe is an awesome person, and he and I have pack battles every week on Wednesdays, and he's a fantastic member of the card community and loves the hobby and opens all kinds of awesome stuff. So head over to Average Joe's channel if you haven't done that already. Give him a shout out and a thank you for contributing this a very nice pack of 1994 Select Football. He sent me several of these, and I'm honestly not sure I've ever opened 94 Select Football. Like, not even in 1994 did I open this product, so I think this may be the first pack of it I've ever opened, and I therefore cannot tell you anything about it other than, you know, it's a good product, certainly. I've seen cards before, but I've never opened them. So here we got John Carney, the kicker for the Chargers there, putting his arms up like he scored a touchdown, which I'm sure he did not. The photo on the back is different. That is a goofy face and a weird face that John Carney is making there, and I don't like it. It will give me nightmares, I'm sure. We got, is this? They should put the full name. It's Chris Warren for Seattle there, running with the ball. Is that Brad Johnson, I believe? Oh, it's Norm Johnson, not Brad Johnson. What am I thinking? O'Neill from the Chargers. That is Leslie O'Neill. They should really put the first and last name because I'm just going to be flipping cards over. Henry Ellard there. I don't need to flip that one over, but he is a very good player and a very well-known player from that time. Carter from the Lions. What's going on with this player? It is Anthony Carter, who I don't remember. We got Ben Coates. I certainly recognize him. Looks like he has caught a pass in the end zone, perhaps. Williams from the Bengals. Not sure I can recognize who that is. It is Darrell Williams. And Bennett, who is said to be with the Colts, but is actually wearing a Packers uniform, so that's very confusing. It's Tony Bennett, who left his heart in San Francisco, but was playing for the Packers and the Colts. It's confusing. Here we got Raheem Ismail, I believe. Is Rocket Ismail. That's nice. I like that they... See, that's why it should be on the front. If you're going to say Rocket Ismail, put that on the front. I love it when they use player nicknames rather than their real names. We get a checklist card because we haven't hit a checklist card today, and we always have to have one of those on the show. And then, who's this? Everett? It is Thomas Everett from the Buccaneers. Pretty cards. These are really, I think they're very nice cards. They got some foil on the front. They got different pictures on the back than on the front. So overall, I approve very much of these cards. I'd never opened a pack of these before, and I think I like them. I may have to add another pack of this to the box. We didn't really pull anything special out of there, but it was a very fun pack to open for me. Let's roll another pack and see what we get today on Dorking with Dice and talking on telephones and opening packs and all the other things we're doing today on the show. We get pack 11, which I'm going to have to count that one because we lost track of where 10 was because we opened it. There's 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, and 10 would be here. So pack 11 is this one, and it is Topps 1991 baseball. So we even it out. We had 2 football, and now we've got 2 baseball 1991 Topps, and this is in the, I don't know if you can tell, but it's sort of a plastic wrapper. This was the transition year for the wrappers for Topps. They went from wax packs, which we saw earlier with that 1990 football pack, and they did wax packs in 1991, but they also did these sort of plastic wrappers as well, and that's what they went with after that. These are sort of, you can see they're sort of like cello wrappers, but they're fully printed on. I don't know. Topps tried out a lot of different kind of wrapper formats. They were the first company to do wrappers that were kind of like the wrappers we see today, where they're like sleeves and you kind of have to pull them apart, you know, like this kind of wrapper where it's a sleeve like that. Topps was the first company to do that, and they did it all the way back in like 1983 or 84. They did a test market for those packs, and they decided they didn't like it, but that's what everybody does now, so Topps was pretty ahead of the game in that regard. There's the bubble gum. I know you guys like to see that. And here is our pack. We'll got an instant win game here on the top, so we'll dispose of that because even if we had one instantly, we would have no way to claim it without a time machine. Terry Kennedy there, batting for the Giants, played for the A's and several other teams. Tim Jones and Brian Holman. We got Nick Leva laying back as the manager of the Phillies, taking it easy in the dugout. He looks only mildly concerned about what's going on in the game. Dave Stieb there, an ace for the Blue Jays for many years. Oda B. McDowell and Andy McGaffigan, who looks completely perplexed about what might be going on the other side of the ball field. Paul Merrick and Ken Oberkfell, who played for many years with the Cardinals and went over to Houston. Jerome Walton looking skeptical as well. Yep, we're taking your picture, Jerome. Just chill out. It's all right. Ellis Burke's there with the Red Sox. John Orton and Mickey Morandini looking kind of goofy. Somebody just told him a joke. Mike Schooler, and we finish off with Mark Gardner. So a rather uneventful pack of 91 Topps. We may have to roll for another pack and break the tie. 2 football, 2 baseball. Will we open more football or more baseball today? Let's find out and roll one more pack and see what happens. It is pack 5. That one also just kind of stuck when it rolled. Pack 5, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, and pack 5 is Pinnacle football. So we get more football today than baseball. We'll have baseball in the box for at least another month or so until the World Series is over. And of course, we'll be adding hockey to the box very soon. Hockey season starting just in the next couple of weeks or so. So get into this last pack today, 1991 Pinnacle football, and it starts off with a rookie card of Harry Colon, the safety for the Patriots. I'll show you the backs of these. So usually have a mugshot on there, as you can see. Eric Moten from the Chargers and John Johnson. I don't really like these cards, I'll just be honest with you. I never liked these when they came out in the day, but now I really don't like them. I haven't opened a pack of these in quite a while. Actually, it's probably been, I don't know, a decade or more since I've opened a pack of these that I remember. And they're just not, I just don't like the cards. There's not enough image. The pictures on the back are just randomly in black and white. Why is that? That makes no sense. It's 1991. It should be all color. Todd Light, who was a really good cornerback for the Rams there. Todd Light, I hadn't thought about him in a while. Rob Moore, the receiver for the Jets, and Vaughn Johnson. We got Mark Jackson and Anthony Miller for the Chargers. Steve DeBerg, quarterbacking the Chiefs, and Mark Carey, a really good safety for the Bears. We got Jim Everett and Mike Merriweather Post Pavilion right there for you, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you enjoyed Dorking with Dice yet again this Friday. I always have a good time with this, and I hope you did too. We got a couple of nice Hall of Famers here in the Wolfler that I'll be keeping for my PC, Kirby Puckett and Joe Montana. Can't go wrong with that. That's pretty good. Hope you guys have a great weekend. Hope you have something fun planned and that you get to enjoy yourselves. I'll see you back here on Monday to open some mail from one of you awesome people. That's right. It's going to be mail day on Monday, and it is going to be a rack package from one of you. You guys, you are the most amazing subscribers in the world. I say it a lot because it is true, and I appreciate each and every one of you very much. Hope you have a great weekend. I'll see you back here on Monday, and as always, happy collecting.